Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in to our weekly Reiki Channeling Circle. Hi, guys. My name is Uma. I am the CEO of the Lotus in the Light Metaphysical Center, and I'm also a professional Reiki healer and a Reiki master teacher. So some of you might be asking, what is Reiki? We're going to get into all of that before we start our process today. And I just want to make a shout out to those of you that are watching and you're not Reiki healers. That is okay. All you have to do is take a class. And you can take a class with me. You can take a class with any teacher that's offering Reiki and learn about Reiki. All right. So you can still participate today. If you're not a Reiki healer, that is absolutely fine. You can still participate. It's just that it might be you're going to be using your natural healing abilities. And if you're using your natural healing abilities, you may feel a little bit tired at the end because you're not constantly replenishing with the Reiki energy that those of us that are Reiki healers know how to do, but you still get healing as well. All right. So I just want to say welcome into you guys. And I'm going to run a banner at the bottom of the screen, um, which is my website, not that one, sorry, right here. So if anybody after today, you're interested in learning Reiki or you're interested in getting a Reiki session, you can contact me through my website, thelotusandthelight.com. Now, some of you might be watching this and thinking, I want a session, Uma, but your center is in Northern Virginia and I live in Mississippi or Colorado, right? You can still get a Reiki healing session. The beautiful thing about energy work is that energy work is not tied to a place or a thing because it's energy. So we have long distance sessions that we do for people that are not in the area. I just want to give you guys a shout out before we start our practice today that I am streaming on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Meet Me and on Facebook. So if you see me kind of looking around, right, it's because I have several platforms going. And at the end of our Reiki channeling session, you can opt, it's not a requirement, but you can opt to have a Reiki ball of light sent to you from me. So what that is you'll see me on screen. Let's say someone sends a donation. So for those of you watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, you can send a donation of 1111 to my Cash App, UmaB1111. And once I receive it, I'll see it pop up on my screen, and then you'll see me create the Reiki ball of light, use my intentions to send it to that person, and then send it up into the universe. Once I do that, all you have to do to collect it is just say, I am receiving the Reiki ball of light sent to me through Uma, and just allow it to come into your experience. And I'm curious for those of you that do opt in to get the Reiki ball of light, what that feels like for you. Because I've been teaching and providing Reiki services for 15 years. And sometimes I think the long distance healing is stronger than the actual in-person sessions. I don't know. Maybe it's just my long distance people gassing me up, right? It could be. But for those of you that want the Reiki ball of light, just send your donations. And at the end of our session today, I'm going to go ahead and create those balls for you. For those of you that are watching on Meet Me, you get the beautiful benefit of sending the taco gift. Today is the taco gifts, right? So the next 10 people to send a taco gift, I will create the ball of light during the session and send it to you and let you know it's ready so you can receive it as well. Okay? So without further ado, let's get into our Reiki practice. Now, I know some of you are probably wondering, how do we do that? How do we get into Reiki practice? For those of you that are not Reiki trained, you would not know because you don't have a teacher that's telling you, right, that you need to do these things. So what I would say for those of you that are not Reiki trained, just put your hands in prayer position in front of your heart chakra and just make a little prayer. Okay? Just make a little prayer. And for those of us that are Reiki trained, right? Let's get into our practice and doing what we know how to do. Okay, so are we ready to begin our Reiki session here today? Position 1 for our Reiki healing is hands over the face. Now, when you're doing Reiki healing, energy healing, you can actually place your hands on your face, or you can hover, whichever feels comfortable to you. Okay? There's no judgments here, but just allow yourself to place your hands over your face and just breathe deeply. Nice deep breaths in and out, receiving the healing. So keep your hands here. I'm just going to look around to make sure if anybody is sending me comments or questions while we do our Reiki practice today, I can answer those comments and questions. I know sometimes when I teach these classes, I want to participate too, right? But I have to remember that I'm the host. I am the host. Beautiful. So for those of you that are actually doing this practice with me, you might have started to feel like a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more peaceful. Perfect. Let's move on to position 2. This is where you place your hands alongside your temples. This is a great place for those of you that have lots of thoughts, anxious thoughts, scattered thoughts, right? And also migraines, headaches. This tends to help a lot with that. So let the energy work through there. Now we're going to move to position 3 is your hands on your ears for Reiki channeling. And this is a place where you can experience the maximum amount of healing from Reiki because you have trigger points, you have reflexology points in your ears. So when you do Reiki on your ears, it's like you're sending energy to all the points in your body. So for most people, when they're doing their Reiki healing here, or if I'm working on a client and I place my hands on their ears like this, they tend to tell me it gets really warm. And that's how I know like the Reiki energy is taking place. So just keep that there for another minute. I'm good, Alex. I'm teaching a class right now. Welcome in. Good to see you. How's Ange? How are you guys doing? Now, position 4, we're placing our hands on our throat area, right? Hi, Philip. Placing your hands on your throat area for channeling of the Reiki energy to your throat chakra. At this point, you might start to feel a little sleepy. I know I'm like ready to take a nap, but it's just the Reiki energy infusing you with all the goodness and healing it brings. And now we're going to move to position 5, which is your hands on your heart area, your chest area. This is for healing of heart issues. Now, when I say heart issues, not medical, of course, heartbreak, heartache, betrayal, loneliness, sadness. You know, a lot of times when I get my clients come in for Reiki healing, I spend a lot of time on here because most times they're coming in because they went through like a breakup or they're having, you know, emotional drama in their lives and they just want, thank you, they just want like some healing, you know, to not feel so much of that emotional baggage, emotional heaviness. So if you do self Reiki on yourself, you do your own healing on yourself every day. I recommend spending a lot of time here in the for those of you that are online, you can't see me, but my hands are on my chest, you know, where the heart is, the heart chakra is. Thank you. Thank you for the fave. Welcome in. For those of you, remember, if you're watching on Meet Me, if you send the taco gift, you can get some Reiki healing sent your way. Reiki is energy work, it is long distance. So even though I'm on a screen, I do have the ability to send it to you for you to receive. Most times people ask me, like, what does it feel like getting a long distance session? Well, it depends on how attuned you are to energy, because I remember one of my most powerful healing sessions was from this healer all the way over in Denmark, you know, but man, when he sent the energy to me, it felt like a battery. It felt like a battery revving up in my body. It was really amazing. but I'm very sensitive to energy too because I'm an energy healer, right? And so I've had my clients, some say they had really powerful feelings of energy flowing through them, like waves, at the ocean. Some say they just felt relaxed. Some say I just felt sleepy. I went to sleep. So it differs. It differs. Hi, welcome in. I'm not taking any guests right now. I'm in the middle of teaching a class, a Reiki healing class. You guys are welcome to observe. And if you want me to send you Reiki healing, for those of you that are watching on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, you can send an 1111 donation to my Cash App. Or for those of you on Meet Me, you can send the taco gift. All right. Now for position 6, we're going to go to the solar plexus. The solar plexus chakra is in your belly. It's about 3 inches above your belly button. So if you place your hands on your belly, like I call it your top belly, like your top belly, your lower belly, right? Because we all have that like pooch at the bottom. So your top belly would be where you place your hands for your solar plexus healing. And now we're going to move to position 7, which is now the lower part of your belly, going down more by the pelvic area. That lower belly would be for the sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra is the seat of your relationships and your creativity. So if you feel stuck, right? If you feel like I need more inspiration, I need more creative energy flowing through me, this is where you would provide energy healing too. So that Reiki ball of light, I was saying I can send to those of you watching me live. You can ask for the Reiki ball of energy to be filled with energy for the sacral chakra to kind of kickstart that part of your life as well. So now that was position 7 in our Reiki healing. We're going to move to position 8, which is your hands on your neck or your shoulders. I can't really do my shoulders. I have a rotator cuff issue, but I can do my neck. And let me tell you, it feels so good to just kind of interlace my fingers behind my neck and just do that. Now we're going to move to position 9. This is hands on kidneys. So you're going to place your hands on the back of you, your lower back, where your kidneys would be situated. And now we're going to move to position 10. This is where you place your hands on your pelvic area, your thighs, for the healing of your root chakra. The root chakra has to do with, issues of feeling secure, feeling safe, right? If you have imbalances here, we tend to see people with low self-esteem, low self-confidence. So providing Reiki healing to this area can be very beneficial in how you show up in the world and your level of confidence in yourself. And position 11, you're going to place your hands on your knees. This is for healing of the lower extremities. I love doing this position because I tend to have knee issues from being a former athlete way, way back in my younger years. So my knees tend to have a lot of pain in them. So just providing this energy healing to my knees has been very, very comforting. And finally, position 12, we're placing our hands on our feet to ground the Reiki energy in. So remember, guys, if you would like a Reiki ball of light, healing light sent to you right now, it is a donation of $11.11 to my Cash App, and I will create it right here on stream and send it to you as we begin to wrap up our session here today. And now that you've grounded the energy in, that completes our process here today. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. And I like to end my Reiki healing sessions with just like a little fluffing, right? Like a little fluffing the energy, the aura around you, going from your head down to your feet. And just take a moment to sit in this beautiful, peaceful place right now. Okay? To let this energy just wash over you. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming. If you have any questions at all about Reiki, about Reiki classes, I do teach, like I've said to you guys before, whether you can come to my center in Northern Virginia or you can come online, right? I can teach classes online or at my center. I teach Reiki 1, Reiki 2, and Reiki 3. And you can take all 3 classes through Zoom as well. Just reach out to me if you would like to schedule a class for yourself or find out about my upcoming classes at my center. You can reach out to me from my email, info@thelotusandthelight.com, or you can go to my website, www.thelotusandthelight.com. All right. So if you have any questions or comments, let me know. But otherwise, that is the end of our session. And I am here every Friday at noon providing mini Reiki channeling sessions. Okay. Thanks, guys.